Is your kindness actually your weakness? That might sound harsh, but stick with me. We are taught from a young age that being kind is one of the best qualities a person can have. Be nice, be helpful, put others first. And that's true, to a point. But what happens when that kindness starts hurting you? What happens when your need to be seen as nice makes you a doormat? Let's be clear. True kindness is a strength. It's about empathy, compassion, and a genuine desire to help others. But the kindness I'm talking about today is different. It's the kind that says yes when you desperately want to say no. It's the kind that apologizes for things that aren't your fault. It's the kind that silences your own needs to keep someone else happy, even when they don't deserve it. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. So many of us fall into this trap. We think that by being endlessly agreeable and accommodating, we're being good people. But what's really driving this behavior? Often it's not genuine altruism. It's fear. Fear of conflict, fear of being disliked, fear of being seen as selfish. And deep down, it's often a lack of self-respect. You're essentially telling yourself that everyone else's needs, feelings, and time are more important than your own. Think about it. Have you ever lent money to a friend you knew wouldn't pay you back, just to avoid an awkward conversation? Have you taken on extra work from a colleague because you didn't want them to be mad at you, even though you were already swamped? Have you stayed in a one-sided friendship where you do all the giving and they do all the taking? This isn't kindness, it's self-sacrifice driven by insecurity. This pattern, often called people-pleasing, has serious consequences. It leads to burnout because you're constantly giving from an empty cup. It fosters resentment because you feel taken for granted, but you don't know how to stop it. And ironically, it doesn't even earn you the respect you crave. People who don't respect themselves are rarely respected by others. When you have no boundaries, you teach people that they don't need to have any with you. They learn that they can push, take, and demand, and you'll just smile and say, no problem. So how do we break this cycle? How do we reclaim our kindness and turn it back into a strength? It all starts with setting boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls you build to keep people out. They're guidelines you create to protect your own well-being, your energy, and your self-respect. They are the lines that separate what you are okay with from what you are not okay with. Setting a boundary can be as simple as saying, I'm sorry, I can't help with that right now, I'm at capacity. Or, I can't lend you money, but I'm here to support you in other ways. Notice you don't need a long, elaborate excuse. No is a complete sentence. At first, this will feel incredibly uncomfortable. Your brain, wired for people-pleasing, will scream at you that you're being selfish or mean. You'll worry that the other person will be angry or disappointed. And you know what? They might be. But here's the crucial part. Someone's negative reaction to your boundary is not your problem. It's their problem. People who genuinely care about you will respect your limits, even if they're a little disappointed at first. The people who get angry, who try to guilt-trip you, who call you selfish for finally standing up for yourself, they are the very people you need boundaries with the most. Their reaction is a giant red flag, showing you that they were benefiting from your lack of boundaries. They weren't your friend. They were your user. This brings us to the next step, building self-respect. You have to start treating yourself like someone who matters. Because you do. Your time is valuable. Your energy is finite. Your feelings are valid. Start by scheduling time for yourself, just as you would for an important meeting. Protect that time fiercely. Practice saying no to small, low-stakes requests to build up your confidence. When you make a decision, stand by it. Stop apologizing for taking up space or having an opinion. Let me tell you, when you start doing this, something magical happens. The quality of your relationships improves. The takers and the users will fade away because you're no longer an easy target. And in their place, you'll attract people who respect you, who appreciate your genuine kindness, and who are happy to give as much as they receive. Your relationships will become more authentic and balanced. True kindness isn't about letting people walk all over you. It's about having a strong sense of self-worth that allows you to give freely and joyfully, without resentment or obligation. It's about choosing where to direct your compassionate energy. It's selective. A truly kind person can be firm. A truly kind person can say no, because they understand that the kindest thing they can do for themselves, and ultimately for everyone around them, is to protect their own well-being. So I want you to reflect on this today. Where in your life is your kindness actually a shield for fear? Where are you saying yes when your soul is screaming no? Identify one small area where you can set a boundary this week. Maybe it's not answering work emails after 6 p.m. Maybe it's telling a friend you can't make it to an event you don't want to go to. Start small. The goal isn't to become a selfish jerk. The goal is to become a person who is as kind to themselves as they are to everyone else. Because kindness without boundaries isn't kindness. It's self-abandonment. And you, my friend, are worth so much more than that. Reclaim your power, set your boundaries, and watch your life transform. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, give this video a like and consider subscribing for more content on building a stronger, more authentic you. See you in the next one.